I would say to give it a go, because I was very cynical about Action Coach when we first started to engage with it. And it took a while to convince me, to be honest, that it was worth the money. But now when I look back, when you actually write down everything that we now have in place that we didn't have before, and where we are in our business mindset to where we were before, I would say it's definitely worth having a punt. Just work day to day, so it was just not using really any form of software tools, or not really understanding what the customer journey needs to be. It was just literally try and identify your clients, do the job that they're asking for, send them an invoice, and that's the end of the relationship type thing. And Jason and I are very reserved at taking risks, so what Action Coach also does is gives you the tools and techniques, but also the confidence to maybe take those steps that we wouldn't have taken before. We didn't have any clear visions and goals for the future before we started working with Action Coach, so yeah, it's definitely given us those. Yeah, by having the regular meetings with Martin, it makes you focus on actually working on the business rather than working in the business. You know that you've got to deliver certain things by the time that you have these regular meetings, or by the time frames in which you've agreed with Martin previously. So it focuses you, I suppose. It's a bit like being a pupil, if you like, that you don't want to turn up to class without having done your homework. I feel more comfortable, and I feel that we actually have an awareness and a knowledge of what our what our figures are now, and are very much more aware of when things are going really well, and it's also evidence to back up if you've got feeling that things aren't going so well. So you actually get proof there, if you like, that what you're thinking is actually correct. Focused, I think it has focused us on not just running the day-to-day stuff, but thinking what we want to happen long term and where we want to get to, and also more importantly on how we're actually going to achieve that. So yeah, but I think that we took also some time back, a step back to reflect whether this journey that we're on is actually one that we want to continue on, or do we want to actually not continue along that path and change direction. So I suppose by understanding more about what potentially is ahead of us and where we are at the moment and what we need to do to get there, is actually questioning also whether that is the journey that you want to take.